exam, and then better one, better two. That breaks down. Christopher? Russian body of water, 800. This largest Russian lake is home to the Nevpa, a freshwater seal, and a 16-inch platform that hunts fish. Aaron,
What is Lake Baikal?
right.
Russian for 12.
This river and the mountains with which it shares its name form a traditional border between Europe and Asia. Steve-O, Urals, correct.
Let's do soup for 800.
It means lying on the back with the face upward. Steve-O,
Hey, soup up.
good.
Sub 12.
In this 1973 hit, Stevie Wonder sang, "When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer." Christopher.
What is superstitious?
No. Steve-O.
What is superstition?
Yeah.
Soup 16.
Toyota has plans to bring back this sporty car that drove into the sunset in 2002. Steve-O.
What's the soup?
Supra.
Soup 2000.
Robert Ludlum's first sequel to The Bourne Identity was The Bourne This. Christopher?
What is the Bourne Supremacy?
Correct.
Russian bodies of water for 1600.
Some of Russia's most important ports lie on this water made for another country. Christopher?
What is the Gulf of Finland?
You got it.
Russian bodies of water for 2000.
The Tatar Strait separates the Russian mainland from this huge island that lies just north of Japan. Christopher?
What is Sakhalin?
Good.
Bowl of sup for 400.
Mike Lodish was the first man to play in 6 of these football games. Steve-O.
Super Bowl.
Right.
Portmanteaus for 12.
Answer. Daily double. And you have a $2,000 lead over Christopher.
Let's do 3000.
All right, here's the clue. George Clinton was the mastermind behind the groups called Parliament and this hybrid word.
What is Funkadelic?
Funkadelic, yes.
Portmanteaus 16.
A highlight of this 2016 Disney film was a sloth working at the DMV. Steve-O.
What's Zootopia?
Yes.
Portmanteau 2000.
Sci-Fi had fun with the posts that debunked the meteorological accuracy of this 2013 TV movie that starred Tara Reid. Steve-O with Sharknado. You got it.
Portmanteaus 8.
Jim Henson has said that the N in Muppet comes from this word. Christopher.
Sister.
No. Aaron or Steve-O? What is marionettes? Steve-O?
Portmanteaus 400.
The name of this Pokemon, Ash's best buddy, is a blend of Japanese words for a mouse sound and something sparkly. Steve-O.
Got you!
Yes.
Eye exam 400.
When you have serious eye problems, you should consult this type of IMD. Aaron.
There's an ophthalmologist.
Good.
Eye exam for 8.
Answer. Steve-O has been having his way with the clues in this round.
Try 5,000.
That'll put you closer. Here is the clue. In the most common form of color blindness, a person has trouble distinguishing between these two colors.
What are red and green?
That's it. You're at 12,600. That's keep it going.
Eye exam 12.
Causing objects in the distance to appear blurry, nearsightedness is also known by this shorter medical name. Steve-O.
What is myopia?
That's it.
Eye exam 16.
In cataract surgery, this eye that has become clouded is removed and replaced with an artificial one. And that would be the lens. Steve-O.
Eye for 2,000.
Its name derived from Greek. This vision defect is usually caused by an irregular curvature of the cornea. Aaron.
What is astigmatism?
That's it.
Reference code is digital for 8, please.
Read of miracles and monsignors at newadvent.org, the website of this church's venerable encyclopedia. Aaron.
What is the Catholic Church?
Correct.
Reference 12.
Full of drug
Love you,
info,
Pop-Up.
The PDR, this professional's desk reference, is now the prescriber's digital reference. Steve-O.
What is positions?
Good.
Digital 16.
uscode.house.gov lets you read these of the United States. Lets you read the laws.
Digital 2000.
This multi-volume encyclopedia, debuted in 1917, began childcraft in 1934, and first went online in 1998. Christopher.
What is the Encyclopedia Britannica?
No. Steve-O or Aaron? What is World Book? Steve-O, back to you.
Let's go better one, better two for 8.
After capturing this city in the year 1099, the Crusaders
Yo,
hit
what's
a
up?
sophomore slump,
Ian,
losing territory in the second.
Ian, is Christine coming? Is Christine coming tomorrow?
I'm sorry,
Is Christine coming with us?
I didn't text
Oh, I
her.
text you this afternoon.
She would have called and told me she wasn't coming.
She knows 8 o'clock?
Yes, she said she would be here at 8 o'clock.
Okay, you ready to talk to me?
So I'm gonna
Better 212.
take my car out of the garage so she can park in the driveway. I don't want her parking it on the road.
Yeah.
So I'll take my car out tomorrow. I gotta wash my hair tomorrow because I was gonna do it tonight, but I'll get up tomorrow and wash my hair because it's a mess. Michelle just wanted to know about the sweater because that's a large, it's a combined size. It's large, extra large, and the other size they had was small, medium. And I'm thinking, well, I can't wear no small, medium.
You can't get on your arm. Look at your arm.
The arm doesn't, it's an opening. It's just that she says, well, Ma, I think it's supposed to kind of be a little big. I said, it's fine, I don't care. I'll wear it. I'm not going to walk around going like this.
Christopher.
What is Everest?
No. Aaron.
What's the South Pole?
South Pole. Yes. And with that, we go up to 16,600. Here comes Final Jeopardy players. Law enforcement history. Oh, that sounds very...
Since my DVT blood clot, I was thinking.
And you've got to know when to fold them. And I think the president realized he was holding a losing hand, not on the wall, but on the government shutdown. I think he will be back with this. And as one of my deacons says, I'll guarantee you he's not going to back down from building this wall. His commitment is rock solid on this.
Pastor, you need to talk to the deacon. That language.
Well, that's here in Texas.
Well, I understand, and that's mild talk, given the venue. Let's turn to the issue of the politics of this thing right now. This is a president who has the faith of the American people. He has what it just drives me nuts is to watch Nancy Pelosi, driving around in that fancy Cadillac convertible on a victory lap along with Chuck Schumer in the back drinking beer. I mean, it is terrible to watch.
Yeah.
And we're headed into some really tough stuff.
I think we are too, Lou, but let me tell you why I have such optimism and confidence in this president. I was on a conference call with him this week, and he talked about his resolve on the wall. And he said, my resolve to build this wall is not to fulfill some campaign promise, but to fulfill my oath of office to protect this nation. And I believe because of that, he's got the right motives. In the end, he's going to win on this. You know, God has a way of rewarding people who have the right motives. He rewards them not always immediately, but ultimately. And I believe the president's going to ultimately win on this. And I think his heart is right. He's trying to do the right thing.
Oh, I don't question for a moment either his character or his heart or his intellect. What I question
But it's
are
not going to
many...
be with the Democrats.
All team, only from Scott's. Triple action, endless enjoyment.
This yard is open for play.
This is a Scott's Yard.
I'm David Straz. I'm running for mayor because I have a clear vision to make Tampa a great city for everyone. I'm not a career politician or government bureaucrat. I'm a proven leader and businessman who can manage the city with common sense and integrity. Tampa needs new ideas to create jobs, improve transit, and protect our quality of life. And I'm asking for your support.
Hello?
David Strauss for mayor. Just imagine.
Check engine light up, get a check for free at AMCO.
In a best of Geico, the Gecko has a trust the host because people trust we. What are advertising icons? Vote for your favorite Geico commercial at geico.com.
Next up. To wrap up the week on Jeopardy, we are dealing with law enforcement history. And gentlemen, here's your clue. This U.S. group was formed to protect settlers in an area that had recently gained independence from Spain. 30 seconds for you. Good luck.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'll just say our real names, who cares? Oh, hey, kid. Oh, okay, you're okay. Hey, hi, kid. We have a pump shop. Hey, buddy. Are you good? Kid, are you good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay.
What? We only get. Oh, you're okay? Okay. Well, we're not gonna scam you or anything. Just saying. We're playing this on the cannon. Alright, let's go. Let's go do this thing, I guess.
We can't. We need one more person to join.
So you lose 300. That drops you to 13,000.
Guys, protect it right away. They need to look for a bag. Jacob, we have to wait for another person to come.
Okay. Because the Texas Rangers is the correct response. Do we have a small or a large wager? Substantial, 10,401. New chance, stay low.
We get a really weird, stupid pickaxe.
Enjoy the moment, Steve.
It's not a pickaxe.
I know it isn't.
So, it's a simple pitchfork.
Bringing any value. I don't know. I don't confront the NFL cheerleaders. Nobody mad at me. But I'd rather you go and you just want to watch the game. I just don't. But what do you do during the time off? Because I like a little. That's when you go get your beer. Exactly. You get a hot dog, you know. Do we have time for our last topic? Or wait for? Oh, okay. So I just want to say this. This is totally now or something totally different. Okay, this is from the California Senate, where they have decided to only use the pronoun they in terms of designation of people.
We are now a state recognizing the non-binary designation as a gender. We are using the phrase they and replacing other designations so that it's a gender neutral designation of they.
Okay, so then this happened just seconds later. Watch it.
My grammar teacher's long gone, and I won't be hearing from her. And if any of you... Exactly.
Okay. You want to pretend they're trained with these guns? Okay, to drop your pickaxe, your two guns.
No, ma'am. No.
There's even one individual
Why?
who feels better represented.
Because you're just going to take them.
To identify as gender binary or gender neutral, then it's a good thing. I just think it becomes an issue when people.
I invited one of my friends.
Acting as if that you don't care about how they want to be treated because you don't get it right.
I'm going to drop them real quick. Okay? Stand back.
How does Cam a shotgun? What the? We all have the same guns. Wait, what kind of gun do you have?
A revolver.
That's it?
And this.
I got this?
Can I see your traps?
Traps? No, I'm not gonna show you my traps. Yo, okay, do you have the hoverboard?
No.
I do. I can show you how to get it if you want. 3, 2, 1, bye.
Prepare yourselves for the
Let's go, Jacob.
Your mission is to fight back against the storm and keep the Yule burner lit. The burner must stay warm and will glow to keep the fires burning.
If that burner goes out, we lose. You may notice that you're missing your gear. You will have to harvest and craft throughout the night. I will send you supply drops when I can. If you are knocked down, I will revive you when there is a break in the storm. Use that time to encourage your teammates. Or maybe...
Why are you breaking it?
Fingers. Your choice.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
Metal. All actually metal and brick. Brick and metal.
Florida home of longtime Trump advisor Roger Stone. The CNN producer stood across the street recording all with the camera as dozens of heavily armed agents piled out of vehicles and swarmed
I got loads of
Stone's
traps and
palace.
stuff in this
Some carried high-powered rifles with extra magazines hanging from military web gear. Others wore helmets, body armor, and tactical gloves. At least one agent carried 2 separate rifles, in addition to his sidearm. The man in front of him appeared to have a flashbang grenade on his belt. The whole team scrambled over Stone's lawn and pounded on the door. Stone appeared. He was barefoot and wearing a t-shirt.
Are they coming in yet?
Handcuffs. Before they let him away to jail, Stone
There,
told the agents that his wife was
guys.
upstairs with their
There's
dog.
a giant zombie right here.
Didn't understand what
Don't mess with it.
Oh my gosh, he's massive. Okay, guys, he's right here. I need help, please. Jacob, help me. Jacob, help me. What is Mario? Oh god, it's dead.
Stone has no history of violence. Doesn't run.
This might give me some good XP.
He hasn't
For
been
sure.
charged with murder or
That
even
burner
That's not
has a
fair.
blue glow
Shoot
inside
at
it.
him.
Take it out.
Stone is accused of lying during the course
Oh, I think I see it.
of the investigation.
Where is he?
Under normal
Oh,
circumstances,
it's one of those guys. I'm gonna use my fist. 84 damage on him.
and a range of surrender.
Oh my god.
Stone is 66
I know, Jacob, he's really strong.
Legal expenses.
He's gaining health. This is not fair. What?
He's hardly a flight risk. But no, that's not what they do
I got you guys.
with automatic weapons.
I'm coming to help.
You don't need to be a Roger Stone.
Oh, I'm almost down. Yeah, I'm almost dead. I have icicles on my back. 200 damage. I need to get ammo. I'm gonna run out.
Craft some.
How are these guys so hard? I'm killing with my pickaxe. It does 8 damage.
The hotter the burner, the farther out the storm is
Headshot
pushed.
him.
So
Headshot him.
keep the tip high with blue glow.
They're supposed to hold their powerful to account. That's why they exist. But not anymore. Now they're all on the same team.
Oh, headshot him.
Hero to our president.
No more zombies.
Agents raid the home of an elderly man charged with kindling crime. They
I'm
air
hitting
tape
that.
and they settle.
I'm dead. Guys, I'm dead.
Only 2 left in the fight.
You will revive you. You will revive him.
Roger, there's only 2 of you left.
He's angry. Oh my god. No, Rex, guys.
Add blue glow to keep the burner fired up and push back the storm. Join the burner. We're airdropping some blue glow to your location.
Where's the ball?
Watch out. You're the last hero still out there.
So how should the rest of us people who aren't spending our lives on Twitter feel about what happened this morning? Is America safer? Well, not if you believe the collusion story. We still have
I'm sending you guys another
assuming
friend.
they exist. Indeed,
That
2
picture
years in,
from
there is still no
invitation.
evidence at all that any American committed an act.
Sending everybody invites.
Roger Stone, for example, stated
Yeah, I'll send you one
accused
too,
of
buddy.
misdeeds committed long after the vote
Boom.
was cast. His alleged
Bye.
crimes
Alright,
arose
guys.
when
Bye.
investigations
Nice to meet you.
into other crimes we have not
Yeah,
yet
they're
found.
nice.
The charges against Stone include obstruction of proceedings, witness tampering, 5 counts of lying to Congress. The core of the charges is that Stone mischaracterized his conversations with the left-wing talk radio host called Randy Pennicook.
Love you, pop up.
The prosecutors say served as an intermediary with Julian Assange, who runs WikiLeaks. Now, none of what
Stone or credit who did in their conversations with Assange is illegal. Journalists do that kind of thing all the time. It's the lying, we are told, that must be punished with jail time. Okay? But again, and we've noted this before, what you're looking at here is a brand new standard of conduct, one that nobody who's been paying close attention to this country for the last 20 years would even recognize. There's an awful lot of lying out there, an awful lot. A lot of it's not even acknowledged as lying. Every time an illegal immigrant lies to a federal immigration officer, that is a felony. Every time a politician lies under oath in the Congress, that's a potential jail term. Both of those happen a lot, but nobody's ever charged for any of it. Now, this is hardly a defense of lying. Lying is bad. It's corrosive. It's one of the main problems with our political system, actually. Everybody lies all the time. But there is at least one thing that is worse than lying, even lying under oath, and it's the selective application of federal law. One standard for the powerful and well-connected, former attorney generals, for example. Another standard for barefoot 66-year-old men with unfashionable political views. Some people skate, others are destroyed. It all depends on who you know. That's what America is becoming, and we ought to fight that. Roger Stone joins us tonight. He's been in the news all day. He's the author of a new book called The Myth of Russian Collusion. Roger Stone, thank you for joining us.
Good to be here, Tucker. I'm a little tired, but I'm glad to be here.
So just to get the mechanics of what happened this morning out of the way, we've seen the tape shot by CNN, which remarkably was across the street from your house very early this morning, and we saw a very large number of armed federal agents bringing you out of the house. Is there something we don't know? Do you have an arsenal at home? Had you made threats against prosecutors, threats of violence? I mean, is there context that we don't have?
No. Well, first of all, it's disconcerting that CNN was aware that I would be arrested before my lawyers were informed. So that's disturbing. If it was a dangerous situation, which would merit the SWAT team, well then CNN's cameramen would be in danger. I don't know why they would be allowed to be there. I had no firearm in the house. I don't have a permit for a firearm. I don't own a firearm. Only my wife, my 2 dogs, and my 3 cats were at home. I'm not a flight risk. In fact, I think my passport has expired, or it will expire in a few days. I have no record of criminal past. And frankly, they just could have contacted my attorney, and I would have voluntarily turned myself in. The proof of this is that only hours later, the judge granted me a $250,000 surety bond, meaning on my signature with no funds put forward, because I'm not a flight risk. And as far as the government's contention that they were concerned that I would destroy evidence, they've been in my email and my text messages and my phone calls for 2 years. Probably longer, because the New York Times reported on January 20th, 17, that I was among 3 people in the Trump campaign under active surveillance. Hopefully we'll learn something about that in discovery.
Hello?
Of this case. So that's actually, that gets right to the heart.
Destroyer Storm!
Against you, which are primarily for lying to Congress.
Hello?
And one of the things you're accused of lying to Congress about is whether or not...
Prepare yourselves for the long night. Your mission is to fight back against the storm and keep the Yule burner lit.
Wait, what did I just get? I just got a hydro launcher.
If that burner goes out, we lose. You may notice that you're
Yeah.
missing your gear. You will have to harvest and craft throughout the night. I will send you supply drops when I can. If you are knocked down, I will revive you when there is a break in the storm. Use that time to encourage your teammates. Or maybe embrace your failures. Your choice.
Huh?
Stand by for an important weather alert.
But I forgot exculpatory information, and therefore I will. If anybody had bothered to read my website, The Stone Cold Truth, they would know that I basically refuted and documented the reputation of virtually every charge in this indictment. The indictment is thin indeed. So what is this about? It's about silencing me. There's a war on alternative media. There's a war where they're trying to criminalize political expression. There's a war where they're trying to criminalize free speech. The efforts to shut down my show, InfoWars, The efforts to silence Alex Jones, who's one of my greatest supporters and proponents, are part of this war. So I intend to plead not guilty. I believe I will be vindicated. It's funny to watch Preet Bharara on CNN say this is a slam dunk, calls me a liar. Here's a guy who a federal judge lashed for lying in the William Walton case. You're the liar, Preet. So, and then watching reporters jump to conclusions, Tucker, and say, oh, well, the Trump...
I'm going to loot this thing.
Stone to find out about WikiLeaks was Donald Trump. No, it was not. There are several things in here in the indictment that are simply not true.
So who was it if it wasn't the president? Who was...
Well, I have to speculate about that because since it never happened, it appears to me that they have composed testimony for someone. Perhaps Rick Gates, perhaps Steve Bannon, perhaps someone is bearing false witness against me. But knowing what's in my email and my text messages, there is no corroboration whatsoever for this. And as for my email exchange with Steve Bannon, everything I told him in the exchange was publicly reported information. Politico reported that after Assange announced on October 1st that he had nothing that day but would have releases every week for the next 10 weeks, and that all information on the election, pertaining to the election, would be released in the weeks before the election. That was public information. It had also been reported that Assange had security concerns that day. So the two things I told Bannon were public information.
The hotter the burner, the farther out the storm is pushed. So keep the tip high with Blue Glow.
WikiLeaks had these stolen emails.
When Julian Assange said it on CNN on July 22nd, 2016, and then repeated it on Fox on August 24th. This was not a state secret. Randy Credico was the source who told me that the material was significant, dynamite, a bombshell, and so on, and that it would be released in October. There's also a reference to Dr. Corsi in here, Dr. Joel Corsi, who told me in an email when he was in Italy, August 2nd, that the WikiLeaks disclosures would come shortly thereafter, and there'd be another one immediately after that in August. That all turned out to be incorrect. So there's no evidence that I received anything whatsoever from WikiLeaks, but I knew the subject or the content of this material.
Right, well, that's not even in here.
No, we can upgrade the wood.
Fired up and push back the storm.
Have you spoken to the president about this?
I have not, but again, if you watch CNN or MSNBC, you wouldn't know that because they act as if Stone acted as the conduit between the Trump campaign and WikiLeaks, and between Donald Trump and WikiLeaks. When the president answered the written interrogatories, he correctly and honestly said, Roger Stone and I never discussed that, and we never did.
So it's clear, I mean, it's clear from reading the indictment, and you've been saying for at least a year, that the feds were spying on your
Pulling out an ally. Only 3 of you left.
Based on the indictment.
We've dumped in some supplies.
So, given they're reading all of your texts, you text
Stand by for an important weather alert.
A huge number of journalists, including me, and some of them, you know, work for CNN, even maybe. All of those texts were being read by a federal prosecutor. What do you think those journalists, some of whom are talking about this case right now,
The burners kicked off the repair and firing sequence.
You know, that's the amazing thing.
Yeah.
The press is not coming out and standing up against this war against free
Find some blue.
No.
You're all
against
out.
the First Amendment, which is really a war against the press. Look, Tucker, I think we both know the game here. Wear Stone down financially.
What wave do you have to...
So that he has to plead guilty to these charges, even though he didn't commit them, and then try to flip me against the president. I'm facing $2 million now in potential legal fees. If you go to StoneDefenseFund.com to help me, StoneDefenseFund.com. I'm in for the fight of my life, but I will not quit. I will not fold. I will not bend. I will not bear false witness against the president. I intend to fight because this indictment is fabricated. This indictment is thin as can be.
I just got myself an enforcer.
If I can get a fair trial in the District of Columbia.
What are the potential consequences you face? What are your lawyers telling you they believe prosecutors will push for in terms of the sentence?
It's impossible to say. They've not yet had discussion. The only other thing I do want to say is that the FBI agents this morning were extraordinarily courteous after the initial confrontation in which I was handcuffed. Where I was then taken to the federal courthouse where I was shackled, hand and foot, and went through and had to sit in the holding cell before the judge. The judge was eminently fair, issuing bond. I'm restricted in my travel. I can only
Storm's definitely getting angry. Watch out.
City, and studying Florida. I'm like this, I'm 56 years old, and I'm essentially built as a leap from the special counsel's office in the last few years and drive up my consulting business since the censorship and shadow banning on Facebook have substantially gone up my book sale. And you know, I had to end my life and health insurance in December because I couldn't meet the premiums anymore. Every dollar I scrape up has to go to this fight. But still, I fight on.
I mean, the other theme here, it seems like everyone who gets dragged up in the gears of this investigation lacks the resources to really fight back. I mean, I know that no one called Podesta has been pulled into this, but it's you who can't afford health insurance, who broke its cover page.
Don't fall. I'll have to pull you out until there's a break.
The prosecutor will indict Max 15. Where's his gun?
Watch the burner. It needs some heat.
Dr. Corsi said a number of things about me that are not true, but he said he won't testify against the president. I have emails and text messages and metadata to prove many of the allegations he's made against me are not true. But he only referred to blindly, of course, in this indictment.
That blue glow fortified the burner.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
I don't think so, nor do I think that legitimate...
I'm tracking a supply drop nearby, Commander.
Regarding what the topic of the...
I got this supply.
You're down a hero, only 3 left.
I never received any purloined material. No, I never knew that John Podesta's emails had been stolen in advance, and my tweet is not a reference to that. And a research memo...
You're out of blue glow. Find some.
Podesta's extensive and lucrative business dealings in Russia is not part of a cover-up because no cover-up was required.
So let me ask you, there's a last question. When you watch the clip that we played, I don't know if you had time to watch the coverage of you on television today, or you read the internet and see people cheering for you to get raped in prison, or people celebrating your indictment.
Make sure you pick up as
what do you make of that?
All this stuff.
Where does that come from?
Yeah. Well, I must tell you,
Hey, does anybody have power and active? Because I'm going to craft a hemlock. I need a power of 3 rusty and yeah, and 3 copper ore.
Andy McCarthy is a contributing editor at National Review, a former
Thank you.
U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, one of the most eloquent writers on law and justice there is. Andy, thanks very much for coming on.
Crafting the hemlock.
Assess these charges, if you would, as someone who has brought charges within the context of the broader investigation. Do these charges bring us closer as Americans to understanding how our democracy was hacked in 2016?
no.
Here comes another squall in the storm. Brace yourselves.
With due respect to
do this, boys.
This is obviously of immense importance to him. To the country, it seems to me that
Oh, come on.
Hero down. There's only 3 of you left.
Ah!
I got surrounded. I am. I tried to jump, but it wouldn't let me jump. I had full power and everything, dude. I'm not, okay? I'm also new to the game, so, I am, okay?
Watch it. There's only 2 of you left.
No.
Need another dose of blue glow for the burner.
Come on, God, then.
I've got you. I'll drop you back in when there's a break.
With a gun?
Because I think like a lot of people are expecting this is not that bad.
You have so many zombies on you.
So many more coming. Actually, almost got it wrong.
And we need 27 armed agents, each with a side. Is there anybody who says, you know what, that's just wrong.
Come on, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
Enjoy the little bit.
We've dropped in some supplies.
2 days when he was cooperating with 2 different...
Push back the storm by feeding the burner more blue glow.
I got this.
Yeah, whoever has blue glow for $1.
The burners kick off the repair and firing sequence.
These are the items we want. There was certainly no reason.
You're gonna need to find some blue glow to keep the burner hot.
Here seems to me to be complete overkill. To take somebody who is at best what you would think of as a white-collar criminal, if he's actually guilty of the charges, who's committed process crimes, and treat him like he was a mafia don or...
I don't even think I have the power to upgrade, to be honest.
To be crazy. And the proof is in the pudding. If you really think this guy is either a danger to the agents who are conducting a search or a risk of flight,
I don't know.
one thing you don't do is agree to let him out on his signature to a $250,000 bail bond. I mean, he either is this evil guy or he's not.
You're almost there. It kind of reveals the motive, doesn't it? And finally, there's been a lot of debate today about how a CNN producer with a camera wound up at the scene at 5-something in the morning. CNN has an explanation for it. I don't know if it's true or not. Is it plausible in your mind that a prosecutor in this investigation would tip off a news organization? If you're going to conduct a raid like this, presumably you're doing it for shock and awe. Would it be so strange to let a news organization or a sympathetic one know?
Like, any wall I look at, actually, like, I can repair walls, but that's all. It would say I can upgrade. Like, this brick wall, it's basically, I can repair stuff, I can't just...
The storm's definitely getting angry. Watch out.
I'm also aware of investigations where, for example, the media finds out that there's some leak in the investigation, the media finds out there's going to be a raid, and the government makes a deal that they can be on the screen as long as they don't leak the fact of the raid so that people get a chance to escape. So until we know all the facts, I wouldn't jump to conclusions.
No, I'm not. Well, what you're describing is its own form of collusion. It's true. Andy McCarthy, thank you very much.
Collusions of a...
Oh my God, I just got off the
I'm getting some blue glow readings off that Krampus over there.
Ah!
You're down a hero, only 3 left. Watch the burner, it needs some heat. If you fall, I'll pull you out until there's a break in the action. Hero down, only 2 left in the fight.
You got 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
You're welcome.
Somebody has blue gum.
Supply drop has been sent
I do.
your way.
Alright, put it in.
Wait.
What does this have to do with the collection of 2006? What does that do to anything? Other than hurting the guy, well, he can't fight back, honestly.
Lying and obstructing of justice.
We need to find some blue glow. The burner's starting to cool down.
Campaign. We have to find out who directed the senior campaign official.
I'm died.
Hero down, there's only 3 of you left.
I asked you because I think you might be breaking news here. Would it be a crime for a campaign official to say, hey, can't be something? I don't think it's ever happened in a presidential campaign. But you're wrong. In this one, that's a crime. What more is
WikiLeaks has been identified they were working with the Russians during the 2016 election to influence our election period.
That's not maybe the Russians were involved with
I think it's cut that earlier.
Where's the part where it's illegal
That thing dropped some blue
to
glow.
say, I don't know, commission a foreign intelligence agency to gather a dossier from Kremlin sources? Oh wait, that was the Hillary campaign. That's not a crime. So, but then neither is this. If it's no crime,
blue
why
glow.
is Roger Stone talking to his associate?
Yeah.
Go to the top.
Watch the walls. I'm seeing storm readings spiking again. That blue glow fortified the burner.
Try and strip away all the stuff and get to the core questions that we should really kind of settle. And the core question is it a crime for unnamed or named or any campaign official to ask someone in his order to gather a deliver his opponent? In my opinion, for 28 years, is that that's not only not a crime, it has been standard in every campaign. So I'm not sure
You're not incorrect. You're not incorrect.
They're coming all the way over here.
They're attacking the burner. You're down a hero, only 3 left. That blue glow reignited the flames and kicked in the repair sequence.
Wait, what? I just got hit for
There's only 2 of you left.
Oh no. I can't see a time. They're almost in though, they broke that triangle. Where's the other dude at? Other dude.
Huts are damaging the burner.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
I've got you. I'll drop you back in when there's a break.
Yes.
Like I do.
I'm tracking a supply drop nearby, Commander.
I got this supply.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
Roger Stone always plays to win. He plays hard. He'll do anything to win. That's why he's
I'm rebuilding out a title.
Thank you so much. Well, the president just cut a deal with Democrats to reopen the federal government. What is in that deal?
You'll need to find some blue glow.
We've taken a close look, and we'll tell you what we found after the break.
We need another dose of blue glow for the burner.
If you're making more bathroom trips a week,
Anybody want a bear cat?
Super Beta Prostate is a best-selling formula because its ingredients can reduce urges to urinate. The results are real. Stop ignoring your urges to go.
No, I can craft another one.
I'm excited. Always have been. When I found out I had age-related macular degeneration, AMD, I wanted to fight back. My doctor and I came up with a plan. It includes PreserVision.
Only PreserVision ARES-2 has the exact nutrient formula recommended by the National Eye Institute to help reduce the risk of progression of moderate to advanced AMD.
That's why I'm excited. Because it's my vision, PreserVision.
Also in a great tasting chewable.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life. They are so soft and smooth. I never slept so good.
I fall asleep faster because
I myself.
I started by using the world's best cotton.
We've got storm readings saying things are about to get worse.
It's ultra soft
I'll go deposit my blue girl.
extremely durable, which is why I can give you my full 10-year warranty.
I have one.
But I didn't stop there.
We need another dose of Blue Glow for the burner.
Full 21-inch wide pillowcases that will fit over any pillow and deep pocket sheets that will fit over any mattress. I guarantee you the best night you sleep on my sheets you'll never want.
You're down a hero. Only 3 left.
My pillow Giza Dream Sheets are a variety of colors. And it will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. Use the promo code, and Mike will give you 30% off. Designed for you, the most sought-after type. Only the cleanest pressures. But it's now available in Mike's Giza Dream Sheets. They feature a beautiful silky sateen that helps keep you clean and comfortable all night long. With the Giza Dream Sheets,
If you're down, I'll bring you back when things get calmer.
Where am I getting hit from?
Push back the storm by feeding the burner more Blue Glow.
Guys, I have no more blue glow.
Dropping some Blue Glow to your location. They're attacking the burner.
Shock waves, shock focus.
Watch it. There's only 2 of you left.
If you have moderate
Calm down.
psoriasis or psoriatic arthritis, little things can be a big deal.
GG.
There's Otezla. Otezla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill that treats differently. For psoriasis, 75% clearer skin is achievable with reduced redness, thickness, and scaliness of plaque. For psoriatic arthritis, Otezla is proven to reduce joint swelling, tenderness, and pain. And the Otezla prescribing information has no requirement for routine lab monitoring. Don't use if you're allergic to Otezla. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otezla is associated with an increased risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Otezla, show more of you.
Well, after 35 days of shutdown, the president made a surprise announcement today, a deal to end the stalemate and refund the government for about 3 weeks, in any case. For more details on that agreement, we are joined tonight by Trace Gallagher. Hey, Trace.
Hi, Tucker. For now, things are moving smoothly on Capitol Hill. Late today, the Senate used a voice vote to pass a bill to reopen the government. The House then agreed to the same measure, and it's now waiting for the president's signature on his desk. The continuing resolution, as you noted, will ensure federal workers get their back pay and keep the government open until February 15th. The president says a bipartisan congressional conference committee will now work to come up with a border security package, but Democrats are already claiming victory. Watch this.
Separate the funding of government from the discussion on border security, and that's what we got.
The Senate Minority Leader went on to reiterate that Democrats are against the wall, but President Trump says if there is no fair deal in the next 3 weeks, he has 2 options. Watch.
The government will either shut down on February 15th again, Or I would use the powers afforded to me under the laws and the Constitution of the United States to address this emergency.
In other words, he declares the border a national emergency and funds the wall with or without congressional consent. 2 weeks ago, GOP Senator Lindsey Graham proposed exactly what happened today: open the government and debate the wall funding. And now Graham says if the Democrats stay illegally by their parents, to stay here without fear of being deported.
Wait a moment. Trace Gallagher, thank you very much. On moments like this, we like to bring in one of the smartest people formerly in Washington. Dana Perino hosts the Daily Briefing with Dana Perino. She joins us. So Dana, as you now Trace just explained it, the president alluded to it on background, the White House is just saying it. In 3 weeks, if they don't have adequate funding from the Democratic House to build this wall, they're going to build it anyway.
And in fact, just to reiterate that, Sarah Sanders, the press secretary, just tweeted this like moments ago while you were talking to Trace Gallagher. And I suppose that's because they're watching some of the coverage tonight. They're watching the reaction from their supporters and seeing that the supporters seem uncertain of what actually the president's going to do here. She's making it clear that something is going to happen. I, for one, think that the president did the right thing today. I think it was a statesman-like move to say, all right, we're 35 days into this. He was losing ground with the public, not just with the Democrats, but with the public. You had a situation where the airports were then going to be a mess because you can't have enough air traffic controllers get there because they're claiming financial harm. Then you had people lining up at food banks. You had your own FBI director saying, I'm mad. We cannot do this. So the president, I think, was right to diffuse the situation. And then he went into his talking points and he said, look, here's all the things. He paints the picture of why he feels so strongly about border security. Problem, I think, Tucker, is that they've been using the same language all of this time. The primetime address, out on the road, wherever he has been, every day in Twitter. It's not moving public opinion except away from him during the shutdown. So now maybe, perhaps, during this 3 weeks, he'll be able to do that. If not, I think at the end that he will declare the national emergency.
Well, I mean, you know what erodes your popularity with the public is weakness, period. I mean, people's views change based on what they think is succeeding. I mean, this is his right. So if the president said in 3 weeks, and he's telegraphing he's going to say this, it's just too important that the Democrats are not capable of arguing this in good faith, of negotiating. I'm just building it. Do you think support for it being the wall, would rise?
No, I don't. I think that he's going to have to accept that the Democrats are going to come forward with, I think they're going to come forward. Now that they're going to have to counter, right? They're going to say, all right, Mr. President, here's $5 billion, and we'll include some barrier money, okay? But he's not going to call it a wall. I think that
the landing site is somewhere in this zone. You search on foot, and I'll search from above.
The very things that the president has put on the table. So he is in a position now of being able to say, all right, on the shutdown, I'll give you that, but I'm going to protect this country. I'm the commander-in-chief.
We've got a bonus in play.
I've laid it out for you.
But will we ever get to the actual debate, which is about what would secure the border? I haven't heard a single conversation about that in the last month. Like, what would actually work? Well, I mean, it's all...
And the president has told you that a barrier would work and that there would be other...
I'm aware of that, but I mean, from the people who oppose him, there's no... So what would work better? I mean, will we get to that point where we...
Hello?
Well, I think that they'll just say that no. Yes, I think that they're going to give him a little bit. They'll say, look, we'll do all of these other technological things that you say you wanted. They'll say that there's a barrier. We're going to give you money to do that. And look, I think that the thing is, Tucker, the president is not, now in divided government, he's not going to get everything that he wanted. Right. And I feel like he was kind of pushed into this fight that he was not going to be able to win. And you look back, maybe he should have taken the $25 billion from a year ago and the DACA that now is on the table in TPS. He's in a position now of divided government. He has to do the best he can do. He'll go into the re-election effort, being able to say, I did all I could. But let me also say this, Tucker. I feel like he's been in the White House too many days in a row. And you know what it's like to be in Washington that long. It'll drive you crazy. For his own sanity, I really feel like in the communications aspect as well, get out of D.C. Go see America. Go visit people. Go talk to them. Go hear from them. Get out of there so that he can change the dynamic. He doesn't have to be in Washington all the time.
Totally agree. Go golfing. Go to Maine. Snow.
You're absolutely right. Or go and do work. Go hold town halls. Go get out of
shopping centers. I'm familiar with that design.
I know. I can
Made up right now. It's great to see you.
Bye.
As always. So we can debate whether Roger Stone lied before Congress. Probably can't debate the proposition that he's a dangerous criminal, because he's not. Why did Mueller send a SWAT team with automatic weapons to seize him in the dark of night? It's worth thinking about that, because it reveals a lot about where we're going. That's after the break.
Hannah, hi. It's your mom. I understand that you want answers, but I'm sorry I can't give them to you.
Eric Shepard, you're under arrest for espionage and conspiracy against America.
3 attacks, 3 different cities. Victims, 2 CIA operatives. I want to bring in Erica Shepard. She's the best code breaker in the history of the CIA. She killed 3 CIA agents and my fiancé.
I need to know why. Did it?
Not sure I can answer that.
She sees the world differently.
Look for someone on the inside.
There's no redemption to people like you. You're a dreamer and you're a killer.
I want to fight every day to earn my way back. I'm asking you to help me do that.
First order special ops. Be aware of your surroundings. Complete visual clarity. These special optics use the power to see all your surroundings. Your HD vision. Special ops.
Inspired by the needs of our men and women in uniform, Special Ops offer UV protection, are scratch resistant, and can survive the harshest condition. Special Ops today. Also available, our amazing HD Vision Night Ops.
Don't wait. Get your special ops today.
Available right now at Walmart Vision Centers.
The issues that matter.
I'm going to weigh in on the latest developments.
The opinion America trusts.
Information on topics you're not going to get anywhere else.
John delivers only on Kennedy.
All my employees, who is ever paid for that?
Work for an innovative company that pushes the boundaries of connectivity, entertainment, and information. Spectrum, America's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice provider, is looking for individuals who are interested in making the most out of their career. Employees enjoy full benefits, best-in-class 401k, and complimentary services. Spectrum has a wide range of positions available, so find the right opportunity for you. Just go to jobs.spectrum.com and apply today.
Moss Jr. and Moss Nissan ruining your dealership for life. And that's why Moss Care just keeps getting better. Now with lifetime oil changes, lifetime tire rotations, and a lifetime powertrain warranty, the list goes on. Visit Moss Nissan today and experience the Moss difference.
Want to feel younger, stronger, leaner? You don't have to slow down after 40. Brian Thomas found the secret to staying in shape, the energy and drive of his 20s.
Man, you look like you can still leave it a mile. I feel great too. What gives? I'm 20, next slow down. It's harder to stay in shape. Why? Our free testosterone levels drop. It happened to me, and then I found eugenics over tea.
Landing site spotted. Nice find.
Powerful man-boosting formula ever because it boosts your free testosterone and your total testosterone. Eugenics Total T helps provide even more energy, performance, testosterone, and muscle-boosting ingredients for even better results.
Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site.
Samples are not available in stores.
Wow, wait. Can you do something about it now? I gotta try eugenics Total T.
Text LIVE to 321321 now for your complimentary bottle of Eugenics Total T. That's LIVE. 321321.
It's disconcerting that CNN was aware that I would be
Hello?
arrested before my lawyers were informed. So that's disturbing. If it was a dangerous situation, which would merit the SWAT team, well then CNN's cameraman would be in danger. They would be allowed to be there. I had no firearm in the house. I don't have a permit for a firearm. I don't own a firearm. Only my wife, my 2 dogs, and my 3 cats were at home. I'm not a flight risk. In fact, I think my passport has expired, or it will expire in a few days.
I'm good. I'm streaming.
Now, let's set aside the validity of the charges
Do you care
Stone, the validity of the entire Russian collusion narrative.
if you're in a YouTube video?
What does the arrest of Stone itself reveal?
Who am I talking to right
heavily armed, very heavily armed,
D-Live.
stormed his house at the crack of dawn today.
Nobody
Far
else
from
has a
being
mic.
a safety measure, doing that radically increased the risk that something would go wrong.
Do you want to trade up my home base, or do you want to trade your home base or something? I just want to trade.
How good are you?
I'm not very good.
Look, this is a siege breaker.
It's not rare, to be honest. I have one also.
82.
Minus 103. Oh, I mean 103.
I have a 106 waif.
They were forced to by their superiors. One reason might be to look impressive for the cameras, and very conveniently, the CNN team was on hand to capture the entire supposedly secret raid. Exclusive footage you're looking at right now.
Dude, stand back. I want to show you something that I have. Look.
Resident in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, taking him into custody. They arrived before dawn there, before 6 a.m. or just after 6 a.m.
Real name, Jacko Launcher. Do you want to see another thing that I have?
Look,
so the second this happened,
It's a grave digger.
people watching collectively had the same thought. Why was CNN there? Is there some kind of, well, we'll use the word collusion
it might look like a scammer,
between
but
that network, very strongly pro-Mueller network, and the Mueller
got any more weapons?
I do, but I don't want to show them right now.
Alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna ask you, but...
Hey, do you want some free traps?
Yeah, sure. I got some traps, though. Yeah, let me see how many traps I have. A lot of... Thank you. Oh my god, my guy.
Let's see.
Bro, you gave me these ice traps. I need to use those for my home base. Can you help me with my home base?
Sure. By the way, it's no problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, I'll add you on PS4 and then I'll hop in a party with you if you want to. I'll chat in a party. I'll invite you to a party.
The balloon has landed.
Join the party.
Defend that data.
Okay.
Yo, join.
Wait, you already invite me? Are you... Does your username start with G?
D? No, it starts with a W.
Then I didn't get it.
Yeah, it does.
View profile. Protect me, please. I just sent you a friend request.
Successfully retrieved. Looking good.
Alright, I'm in.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Corey? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Who this? Ah.
The world?
Another file.
What the heck was that?
Data's looking good.
Whoa, Nick! What the fuck?
File successfully retrieved.
Shit. I'm gonna be in game chat. Hurry up.
So, this is your friend from school? Okay. What would you give me for the 106? I don't believe that you have a siege. Oh, I mean a 130. We're doing it at my HP. Okay? Dude, I don't trust you. How come I can't do it at my HP? What should I be? Jolly Headhunter or Jingle Jess? I'm going to stop streaming, okay?